Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. Today is Friday, the 5th of April, and the moon is in Pisces. It moved into Pisces at 7:14 this morning. It's later than that. I waited a little while to come out because it was freezing. And now that the sun is out, things are starting to warm out and thaw out, so that's nice. Last night, just before midnight actually, we had Venus move into Aries. I talked about that yesterday. Venus, the goddess of love, in the sign that's about initiation and kind of standing up for yourself. Certainly the sign of getting your needs met. Aries is very interested in itself and what it needs. And of course, Venus is our essential needs. And so people will be likely to do whatever it takes to get their essential needs met. We also have the moon make a semi-square to the sun. The sun, of course, in Aries, the moon in Pisces. The semi-square at this point in the cycle is the last phase between the sun and the moon before we come to the new moon, which of course is happening on Monday. And it is a total solar eclipse. And so many people are traveling this weekend to get to the eclipse spots where they will see it. Some folk don't have to travel. We will see some of the eclipse here if in fact it's clear. I'm not sure if it's going to be clear, but we will see. It's not total. I think it's like maybe 70 something percent or something like that. So we will be able to see something if the weather holds out. Of course, this eclipse is making people very nervous. There's a lot of prognostication, especially because we look around at the world and it really does seem like the world is ending on some level. And perhaps on some level the world is ending, but I think it's more of a paradigm than an actual end, and an awareness that is things have been made so obvious that unless you're absolutely positively not paying attention, and I think there are those people out there that positively absolutely do not want to pay attention or choose not to pay attention, that the idea that things need to change is pretty evident. And of course, things do need to change, but things always change. So rest assured that things will change. The question is, what's the direction of the change, right? And we get to decide that. We get to decide what we want to do with our energy. And if you want to see peace, you have to be peace. And if you want to see love, you have to be love. If you want to see disruption and disagreement and all of that, you just need to be that. So the choice is ours, right? Especially important for those of us who have a choice. I mean, we all have a choice, but our choices can be vast and our choices can be very small. And for those of us who have a vast choice of ways to be, living in safe places or places where you're not running for your life every couple of minutes, then it's beholding to us to hold that safe space, to hold that sacred space, to hold the space for those who are in harm's way. And we can do that with our consciousness and our energy. And that's going to become more and more evident as we progress through this new paradigm. There was one other thing I wanted to mention when I came out today, and it seems to be slipping my mind. So if anybody is interested, I did a 4/4 portal reading yesterday. That's about 40 minutes long. And then I got on with Ona and we did my moon shadows episode, the new moon solar eclipse in that's happening this Monday, if you want to check that out. We talk about it in relationship to ourselves and to the country. We look at some charts and we look at the map as it crosses the United States. So it's a pretty interesting, always pleasant conversation with Ona from Ona's Tarot. But this one is on my channel. So if you're looking for it, it's on this channel, Victoria Skirbo, and it's the Moon Shadows episode, New Moon in Aries, and solar eclipse exclamation, total solar eclipse exclamation point. I think that's the title. I got to get better at these titles. Anyway, have yourself a wonderful day. Enjoy this Pisces moon. This part of the cycle before the new moon is a time of extracting meaning from our experiences. And boy, do we have a boatload of, I was going to say something else. We have a boatload of experience to ponder. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Be careful out there. Remember, if you're enlightened doesn't mean that the guy next to you is. So, walk in your energy field, but keep your eyes open. Trust your instincts, and you should be fine. Okay, guys, take care, everyone. Much love. Have a beautiful Pisces moon day. I intend to. My first sort of full day off I've had in about a month and a half, so I am going to enjoy myself today. I'll probably do work because I enjoy my work, but I won't have to do it. I'll do it because I choose to do it, which means it's not really work, is it? Okay, guys, take care, everyone. Namaste.